one of the interesting features of life after the Mubarak regime and the victory of the revolution is the extent to which there are now across the country these safe and clean campaigns. You may have seen this on television, so forth, but you could practically eat breakfast off the pavement in Tahrir Square today. It is so clean. And there has been this sort of cleaning up after the revolution that was really as much about a sense that everything had been neglected. And it had just, the place had gotten dirty. And you could see it physically, and it was the frame of mind that people had. They weren't living in a clean place. And the corruption, the small-scale corruption, the having to give, a pound here and a pound here just to get something done during the day, was the same thing as feeling like there was no sense of civic responsibility for any public areas at all. And the Egyptians themselves would remark on that. So people would live in fabulous apartments and the elevator to them wouldn't work. Nobody would take care of public areas at all. And suddenly after the revolution, everything is about public areas. And there is this reclaiming a sense of civic responsibility, of public spiritedness and so forth that is well beyond the intent or capacity to manage of the revolution itself. Something has been released in Egypt that was sort of under wraps for decades, of this sense of owning the country, of being a citizen. This place is mine again. And you saw that when the police were removed from during the revolution, when the police all disappeared and the neighborhood watches came up, and they're still all, Egyptians would talk about the fact that they were talking to their neighbors whom they'd never met before as they policed in the middle of the night. Then those things have now turned into these, the high school kids all over the place repainting the sidewalks and so forth and so on. I mean, it's spectacular, and it does show something about the debilitating consequences of this sort of neglectful, aging authoritarianism, that over the course of time, that civic spirit just sort of attenuates. And now it's popped up again in Egypt. And to me, that is one of the reasons why I am, as I think is going to be apparent, very optimistic about Egypt's prospects over the course of the next couple of years. Nobody thinks it's simple, least of all me, but I do think that there is a huge wellspring of energy and intelligence and commitment visible in Egypt that I think will serve the country extremely well.